Starting live video.
And
3, 2, click.
action.
Hello, Facebook.
Oh, good morning.
Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since we did one of these.
It has been.
Oh my gosh. Oh good, she's ready to get laid.
Oh, I need to wake up.
Wake up, little drag queen, wake up.
Wake up, little drag queen, wake up.
Wake up, little drag queen, wake up.
That's all I got.
It just repeats itself, I think, doesn't it? I don't think there's actually like any more lyrics to that song. Hi, Facebook, how are you? Oh, and everyone's watching.
That's good. That's good.
Hi, Jimmy.
Oh my God, she's yelling at me.
I'm loud. I'm a loud person. That's why my name is Cacophony.
I know.
Here we are backstage at
Hardware
Bar.
Bar. Wait, see, wait, there's
Painting our
Hardware
faces.
Bar.
There it is. Painting our little faces. I'm very exposed right now. Hi, JP. How's Virginia?
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mike. Well, everybody's here.
Sending low there, Savannah Devereaux. Wow.
Well, I feel very popular.
You are popular.
Yeah, we should probably rehearse that.
We
before.
probably should rehearse that number. We haven't done that number in
months.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's lovely. I'm glad, JP. We haven't done our wicked number in 100,000 minutes. And
500. Some might say 525,600 minutes. But who's counting?
did you see that Michelle ain't misbehaving?
Oh, I want
that's
to do
exciting.
that number. The "You're mean to me."
Oh, mean to me? Oh, absolutely. We should totally do that.
But you.
Me singing that to you?
No, me singing that to you
When am I mean to you?
every day.
Oh, hi, sweet boy. Look, my son is watching from home.
Hi.
Hi, honey. I love you.
You're okay. Hey, happy 1-year anniversary, Derek.
Yes, of living in New York. Everyone, it is my son's 1-year anniversary of living in New York City. Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting. And you know, so those that don't know, Cacophony and her husband Jason
Hi.
adopted a boy named Derek.
Uh-huh.
This time, last year, he came to live in New York.
Yep, for
and
the
that's
very first time.
and that's very exciting.
I know, he took his first subway ride.
Subway ride.
Subway ride.
Took his first subway ride. Oh, and you posted that photo. He has grown so much
I know,
in just the year.
I know, it's crazy, right? It's well, even just you were over the other day, or you came to lunch.
He's tall.
And he's gotten so much taller. Well, because when we first met him, we took him to an amusement park. Hi, Katie. And he was able to ride the kid rides in the kids section. And then when we went back for his adoption day, he had grown 4 inches and he couldn't ride them anymore.
What?
I know. It's crazy.
It's all that good cooking he's getting at home.
Oh, yes, that's me. Master Chef. Not. But we do give him lots of New York pizza, and that's good for it's good for growing.
Is it?
Sure.
He's going to be very opinionated on the
New York pizza.
on the New York. No, okay. Here's the question.
Yes.
Do you prefer? And I like this question.
Uh-huh.
Do you prefer Chicago deep dish pizza or New York dollar slice thin crust pizza?
Well, not dollar slice. I prefer New York, New York style pizza. A nice, thick, crusty but soft, puffy
Thick butt.
end, crusty part, and then good thin going in for where the cheese is sitting.
Okay,
all of that. That's the good stuff.
This is good for me because, when you tell me, I feel like people have so many different interpretations on what New York pizza is.
Right, absolutely.
So I'm glad,
A place where you can go and get a slice, and the slice is the meal. Tell Sutton about the package. That could have lots of meanings, sweetheart.
What?
But I think what my son is referring to is, so we ordered on Amazon. You know, he's very into these LOL surprise dolls.
Oh,
If you know what an LOL surprise doll is, my son is very into them.
It's this is, okay, for those of us old folks, do you remember
I
Polly?
agree, Chicago is too saucy.
Do you remember, well, I'm from Chicago, therefore I'm too saucy. I grew up with Polly Pockets. Do y'all remember Polly Pockets?
Yes.
And Mighty Max?
Yes.
So it's a version
Yes, exactly,
of that.
But they come in, they're like a surprise. You never know what you're going to get with these.
It's like a Happy Meal toy.
Yes, exactly. Ninja Turtles too, exactly. Anything that the Ninja Turtles would eat, that's the kind of pizza I want to eat.
They in the movies they ordered from, was it Domino's?
No, they didn't.
I kind of remember the guy putting the Domino's pizza through the sewer and the turtle hand coming to grab it.
That was just for product. Oh my god.
Product placement.
That's just.
So now I associate Domino's with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh my goodness.
It works.
Well, anyway, my son is into these LOL Surprise, and they just came out with some brand new ones, right? Series 4. And so he ordered some on Amazon.com, which is, you know, the only place where you can really find these things, because it is like a Wonder Ball, Katie, that's right. It's the only place where you can find these things, because as soon as they hit the shelves in the stores, they are out of stock.
They're gone?
They're gone. And so we went to Amazon, we ordered it, and he ordered it with his allowance money, and with his allowance money, he paid for next day shipping.
Oh, wow.
Because he was like, I want it now. And we were like, okay, great. I mean, it's your allowance if that's what you want to spend it on.
I want my LOL dolls and I want them now.
Exactly. So he spent the money on the expedited shipping, and it was supposed to arrive. Now, that was Friday, so one business day, like business day, would be Monday. And it did not arrive today. When I checked the email from Amazon, it's not supposed to arrive till tomorrow. So he's very upset about that. Amazon, we're upset about that. We want our money back.
But did he order it on Saturday?
No, he ordered it on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, so it should have been here today. That's one business day.
Huh.
So, hi, Leonard. Leonard Sullivan is watching.
Oh, hi, Leonard
And
Sullivan.
he's coming tonight to Hardware Bar.
Oh, is he really?
Yes, because he's on a little layoff from tour.
Oh.
And he is going to, that's JMD. And he's going to celebrate his birthday here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Happy birthday, Leonard.
Happy birthday, Leonard. We're so excited about
We're
that.
going to get you.
Yay! So, yes. And JMD, if JMD's watching, he'll get here.
You can text him on your phone.
I can, I have a phone here. I can text him.
Oh, my.
I'll tell him 9:30, right?
Yeah, that's good. Leonard, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm very excited to see you. Now, Leonard and I went to the same college.
I know. You and Leonard and Eric Gutman.
Yes, Eric Gutman.
All of you at different times.
They went, yes, we went at different times. But I feel like, I know them. I've known them for many, many years.
Of course. Well, that's what happens when you go to school with people. Even if you're not the same year, you end up at mixers together and things like that.
And like one of my dear friends, Brian, went to Western, my school, and and I see him all over the city. When I saw him up, and he was working at Gunkwood Playhouse when I was up there, and so we hung out. And everyone's like, "Oh, how do you know? How did you know each other?" And you just say, "Oh, we went to school together." Kind of.
Hold on. I want to look at more of that message from Savannah. Something about surprising us tonight and coming randomly to the show.
All right. Well, my hands are sticky, and don't touch things.
I'm sorry. I don't want to touch the things with your sticky hands.
I know. So you're just gonna have to deal.
We're just gonna have Savannah. We didn't see your whole message, but are you coming, or did I think there was a butt in there, so maybe you're not able to.
I would always love a butt in there.
Well, who doesn't love a butt?
In there.
In there. In there. Hi, Dennis. Love watching. However, we need to go pack for our trip to Sutton's home away from home.
Oh, you're going to Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. My heart's devotion.
No, but you don't want it to sink back in the ocean. Oh, here's a fun question.
Yes.
Which version of West Side Story do you prefer when it comes to America? Do you prefer... scooch this way so you're on screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just come closer to me. There you go. Keep doing you. All right. Now, do you prefer the lyric changes in the movie where it's Puerto Vallarta, my heart's devotion, let them sink back in the ocean?
Yeah.
Or do you prefer Puerto Rico, you lovely island of tropical breezes, and all that? What do you prefer?
I mean, I actually love them both. I don't know that I could pick a favorite. I do think it makes more sense to have the women sing it with the men. I like that version better. I
do like that, yeah. I mean, I love both versions.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
Obviously, I look like the Phantom of the Opera right now.
You do.
I love the movie. I love the orchestrations in the movie. I like having the Shark Boys in West Side Story in the movie. But I also...
In America.
Yeah. But it's weird. But then you watch the DVD, the Sometimes 80th Birthday Celebration with Karen Olivia and the girls, and you're like, this is perfect.
Oh, it's so fierce. But I like the back and forth with the guys and the girls. And yeah, because it's one of the only times, because in the stage version, the Shark Boys don't get to do very much.
The poor Shark Boys. Like, hey, guess what, guys? I got cast as in West Side Story. Hooray! As what? A shark.
Boy.
Oh.
Oh, that means you'll be in the fight and the dance at the gym, and that's it.
Hey, you know what? That's kind of a sweet track, though.
Well,
You know?
If that's what you want.
Listen, I love a diva track. I love a diva track where you just come on for one, maybe two scenes. Like the King Herod track and Jesus Christ Superstar.
Sure.
You come on stage for one number, you sing the heck out of a song, and then you're done. You get your Broadway production contract pay.
That sounds lovely.
That's the dream. I don't actually want to work. I just want to... But I swear I'm not lazy.
You're not lazy. You work harder than most queens in show business. Hi, Timo. Timo, we'll see you tonight too. Yay!
Hoorays! Yeah, if you're out and about in New York City, Cacophony and I will be at Hardware Bar.
Hardware Bar!
And we'll be on the floor probably around 8:30, and then we'll do a show at 10.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Happy hours till 9.
Uh-huh.
It's a gay old time.
A very gay old time.
And this is actually our last Broadway Mondays for the month because we're going on a 10-day cruise.
That's right. Our last Broadway Mondays, but still come to Broadway Mondays.
Yes, because, well, you know what, I'll tell you. Next Monday, while we're away, the wonderful Marty Thomas and Marissa Rosen will be filling in as performers and hosts.
Divas Reunion.
A diva reunion, yes. And they're amazing singers.
Yes,
if you've never seen Marty or Marissa, they're amazing. So they'll be here performing next Monday. And then the following Monday, August 27th, Paige Turner will be filling in as host, and she's amazing.
She's so fabulous. We love her.
And so it's going to be a good problem. And then after that, September 3rd, we're back.
Labor Day, we're back! Sending love from the middle of Glacier Bay.
Hi, Devin.
Wow.
My friend Devin's up on a ship.
Oh.
He's working on a cruise ship
And
right
hi,
now.
Michael Cook.
Hi,
yes,
Michael
come
Cook.
see us soon. Will you be on the ship?
No, that's Michael. Michael, are you still down in Rehoboth? Can't believe that was a month ago already. Where did the summer go? Where did the summer go?
Where have all the summers gone?
What have been your favorite, like, non-drag memories you've made?
This summer?
This summer. Like, I know you took your kiddo to Six Flags.
Yeah, I think that's a big one. I mean, it was his birthday, so...
Yeah.
You know, celebrating his birthday with him out at the Six Flags was super fun. Did I do anything else not in drag this summer? Oh, yeah. Making my New York debut as Frankie Valli was a pretty fun thing.
yeah. Oh my god, that was great. Yeah.
That was a good
I was
thing.
there for that.
You were there?
I was there for that.
You were there for that.
I
How about you? What about your big highlights this summer not in drag?
Is there life outside of drag?
Exactly. There is life outside of a drag queen.
Oh, that's a good one.
That might be fun.
There's life outside of your drag show.
Yep. There's a pigeon squashed on the street. Ew.
You know, you could, like, the thing is, the funny thing about Avenue Q is that it's already like a show full of funny songs.
Exactly.
But like, you can totally good melodies for parodies.
Oh yeah.
Like my drag daughter Jacqueline Hyde took the song "Everyone's a Little Bit Racist," and she wrote a song called "Every Queen's a Little Bit Basic."
That's funny.
Maybe
Kalamazoo. Oh, of course Kalamazoo, but that was in drag.
Yeah.
Yes, Derek, I wish you could come to Broadway Mondays too, but instead you've come to our other show, The Drag Old Broadway.
Derek, you can come to Broadway Mondays in 9 years when you're 21.
That's right. Amen.
Because Lord knows we'll still be there.
I'm still here. That's what we'll be singing.
Not my ears aren't warmed up yet.
It does take a little time to get used to me, just me, doesn't it? Look who's here. Yeah. No, but Derek, you can't come to Broadway Mondays, but you can come to Be Draggled Broadway.
Which is closing on Friday.
That's right. Oh my gosh, it's our last week. Can you believe it?
When
we first started that, I thought a whole summer of doing this show at Don't Tell Mama is going to be a lot.
It's gone by fast.
It has gone by really quickly.
This whole summer went by fast, but I'm ready for the fall weather. It's just the mugginess. Drag is not a summer sport.
Well, listen, I like the parts of summer where it's hot and dry. It's the hot and moist that are an issue.
Say moist again.
Moist. It's hot and moist is an issue. I like hot and dry. Unlike, it's the opposite of when you're, having the relations. Then you want hot and moist.
Oh, God.
But when you're
Your son is watching.
I know, that's why I said relations instead of the F word. Fudge.
Oh, now I want fudge. Oh. Fudge.
Now I want a hot dog real bad.
They got a hot dog stand just 2 doors down there.
I know, and it's got gay pride colors in it. I feel like we should go do like a mid-show photo shoot hot dog break.
Give it a little support.
Yes, and a support, and also get to eat hot dogs.
What if the hot dogs are bad?
Is there? I mean, I guess there is such thing as a bad hot dog.
Yeah, there is such a thing as a bad. Now, let me tell you. Okay, so you haven't had a Chicago hot dog. You got to have a Chicago hot dog.
What's the difference with a Chicago hot dog?
Okay, well, it's like, I mean, there's just everything. You get your Vienna beef meat. You got your sesame seed bun. You've got your relish and onion and ketchup and your pickle. And your celery salt. Oh, it's so good.
I don't want any of those things. I like a plain hot dog.
Now, I prefer. Now, here's how I like my hot dog.
Yeah.
I like ketchup. Onions. And celery salt. And that's about it. So it's pretty
Ketchup,
simple.
onions, and celery salt.
Celery salt, yeah. It's salt made from like celery, but the seasoning is delicious. I don't actually know if it's made from celery.
Well, I think it is. I think that they use a lot of celery salt in Old Bay seasoning as well. You know Old Bay?
No.
They use up in Maine a lot. I think there's a lot of celery salt in that. Sorry, folks, I got focused on my shading.
Yeah, she finally shut up.
I did. It's hard. I know, it's hard.
I'm still gluing down my eyebrows. Actually, this is probably one of the... I can put my face on pretty fast, but gluing down my eyebrows takes some time.
It takes the longest.
Because it's got to dry, you got to set it.
Set it and
forget it.
Just like Ron Popeil.
Isn't ketchup a Chicago sin? I don't know. Listen, let me be real. I grew up in Winnetka, which is not like real Chicago. Those are like the northern suburbs of Chicago.
Now, when you in the area, I wonder, is this just Detroit where they call hot dog restaurants Coney Islands? Is that a thing in Chicago?
No.
No. Okay, that's just Detroit. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks.
Do you think?
I'm a little bloated.
Derek says, "Hey, Dada, I'll have to come to Broadway Mondays when I'm 21 because you'll be too old." By the way, Cacophony's son is a shady bitch.
But in the best, most loving way.
Is it?
Yes, always.
Sure, Jim.
It's true.
Sure, Jim.
Because he loves you more than anything in the world except me.
That's very true. It's very, very true.
That's true. And maybe LOL surprise dolls.
Derek, do you love me more than your LOL surprise dolls?
Oh.
Tell me.
That's a good question.
Woo.
Yes, let's get warmed up for the show. Oh, our viewership has gone down. I wonder if the internet got bad again.
No, you just got quiet. And you're like barely in the screen.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. It's so hard to do something.
It's not my fault.
It's nothing. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm a bad person, and I'm terrible, and I'm bad.
I just want you all to know that she's saying this about herself. I'm not influencing this at all.
Wow.
All right, and I'm ready, and I'm in full drag.
Looks great. You know that's one of your better faces. I'm just kidding.
Are you?
Although if you were doing Powder, you'd be all set. Remember Powder?
Oh my God, that movie.
That movie. I saw it in theaters when I was in high school.
Oh, you saw it in theaters. I watched that with like my junior high girlfriend at the time.
Oh my God.
And that's when I remember thinking, oh, he's kind of cute. Oh, I don't think I'm into Katie.
Oops.
Oh, Derek loves me more than dolls.
Oh, that's nice. See? What a lovely thing we've learned
Of course,
today.
he tells me these things in public forums.
Yes, well.
Just an observation. I love you too, Derek.
See?
You're my little buddy.
There's plenty of love to go around everywhere.
And there's plenty of chips.
That's right, I brought chips tonight, too.
Oh, good. All right.
Just in case, you never know.
One never knows.
One never does know, does one?
Oh, I saw Donna Murphy in Hello Dolly.
Oh my gosh. And I saw her on the street. We both saw her.
Oh, but you saw her on the street.
But you saw her in Hello Dolly. Now tell me what you thought.
Oh, she was phenomenal.
That
it was
show.
The freshest. Like, listen, I saw Bette Midler. I saw Bernadette
so
Peters.
Yes.
And both of them fantastic. And then I saw Donna Murphy. Now, I can't tell you, like, who I prefer because they all...
because it's like Sophie's Choice.
Yeah.
He says he's not always a shady bitch.
Yes, you are.
Oh!
But a lovable one.
That's right.
I can't really pick who's my favorite one because they're all so different.
Right.
But what I can tell you is Bette Midler is just like the best version of Bette Midler you've ever wanted. And it just, she like moves her hand and you go crazy for it.
Right.
And she sounds great, her energy's great. Bernadette Peters, this is the most physical I've ever seen Bernadette Peters. And I've seen Bernadette...
That's true, because she's not a really... Like, you don't think of Bernadette Peters as like a dancer, you know?
No,
like,
but like, you know, the song Hello Dolly comes on and she's just jeteing across the stage and just living her life.
Amazing.
And you can tell they're just having so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But then Donna Murphy came out on stage and it was just the most, like, original version of... It was her Dolly. And it was, like, so funny... And here's a woman who's just so positive and full of life and energy.
Oh, I love that.
But still so affected about the loss of her husband. Which is so, like, you know, art imitating life. Because Donna Murphy just recently, I would say a year and a half, 2 years ago, lost her husband. So this is, like, hitting very close to home.
Oh,
and so it's just really interesting seeing Donna Murphy, the actress, go through this journey.
Yeah.
Rejoining the human race, as Dolly says.
Wow.
So she sounds great. She sounds great. She's on key.
Are you surprised by this?
No, I'm not surprised. Of course she sounds good, but you know she's a scooper. She's a scooper, and
She's a scooper.
That's her. That's what people have come to know her for. She's a
Now, I've never thought that. I can't say that. I don't think I've ever seen her live in anything. I've seen the PBS Passion.
Oh, it was just great, yeah.
But the last time I saw it was college. I don't really remember anything about it.
I love Passion.
Because I was in college.
Not the soap
in the
opera
1930s.
Passion. I thought it was 20s.
No, that was high school.
Oh.
But so I don't remember like loving or hating, and I wasn't at a point in my life where I was necessarily, you know, critiquing in that level anyway.
I've been critiquing since I listened to George Hearn in La Cage aux Folles. In 1989, my dad got the record, and I went, this is... And I was like, let's talk about this voice.
Oh, wow, okay, what did you want to say about
Oh, nothing. I just was, you know, very critical of it.
Oh.
It was amazing. And anyway, that's getting off the track.
Okay.
But I've been criticizing musical theater performers since since 1952.
I love Dickety.
And two.
I love two Dicketies. Two Dicketies.
So, but I've also saw Donna Murphy in Into the Woods, where she played the witch.
When was that?
2012 in Central Park.
Oh, in that one, right?
Yeah.
Didn't get to see that one.
Oh, I saw it twice.
I was away.
Again, it was very Donna Murphy, and it was just very, very heavy. She was a very like emotionally heavy witch, and she was fantastic. So to see her play a light, loving character,
Yes.
was wonderful.
That's good. I mean, she always seems so, you know, I remember her in that Spider-Man movie where she was...
Spider-Man 2?
Yes, where she was Dr. Octo's wife.
She would Alfred Molina's wife, and she had about 4 minutes of screen time, and
Yes.
they were the best 4 minutes of the movie.
They were, and I remember her from that, and thinking how lovely she was, and how light and friendly, and all those things, and I was like... And I did remember thinking, like, why doesn't she ever get to play that kind of character on stage?
Well, she kind of does. Here's the thing. Donna Murphy, like, because of Passion, and that's such a heavy role, you know, that she got that reputation of being a very serious actress. And she is, and she does that very, very well. And then she did the first King and I revival back in the 90s. And still a lighter role, but still very just like, I mean... Anna in The King and I is not necessarily like the most...
Oh
like,
yeah, she's not kick up your heels, you know, hoedown.
Yeah, exactly. But then, you know, you see Donna Murphy in Wonderful Town.
Right.
And people are... And you know, tell me what you... Who saw Donna Murphy in Wonderful Town out there? Because there are people out there who, like, love the performance, and then there are people out there who are like, that's wackadoo.
Bye, Katie. We'll see you tonight, honey.
And bye, Katie. And so... It was just nice to see the artist Donna Murphy performing a light-hearted show where it wasn't wackadoo.
Yes.
Or, I do not read to think. I do not read to... Yeah.
Right.
They hear drums, you hear music, as do I. Let's do a Passion parody.
God.
I think it'd go over really well.
I think Passion itself was a parody. Have you ever read, like the accounts of people, like, when Passion was like actually on Broadway in its initial run, people laughed. They thought it was a melodrama, like funny. Like people would like laugh at them.
I did not hear that.
Yes, like, yeah. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Like, do you have a specific?
I don't remember. It was an article that I read about, like, with like first-hand accounts. Okay, now I gotta put my eyebrows on. I might disappear from frame for a second. Because I gotta get really close to the mirror because my eyes are starting to go.
Would you like to hold a mirror?
No, that never helps. Because I need both my hands. You know how you need both your hands?
No.
I need both my hands. Maybe I can try to stay in the frame a little here.
Alright. And, well, to finish up Donna Murphy, she was fantastic. And I'm going to see Betty Buckley in Chicago.
Oh, I know. In Hello Dolly.
In Hello Dolly, yeah.
Because when you say, I'm going to see Betty Buckley in Chicago, people assume she's playing Velma.
Oh, yeah. No, I will be... Fam, I will be seeing Betty Buckley in Hello Dolly while it's in Chicago.
Fabulous.
And I'm very interested to see that because, like, Betty Buckley, she's such a... What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
She's intense.
Okay.
And so, like, I mean...
You know, she just went and saw Head Over Heels the other night.
Yeah.
And she took pictures backstage with Bonnie Milligan. And then posted the sweetest thing about Bonnie Milligan was like, go see this wonderful show. Bonnie Milligan is belting her face off and is so amazing. And
she is.
And she is, and it's all true. And so I think that she has a softer side to her.
What I'm saying is Betty Buckley, like, on stage, it's like, it is a force!
Yes.
To be reckoned with!
Yes.
It's Betty Buckley!
Well, I think Bette Midler is kind of a similar, I mean, not the same kind of force.
Bette Midler, and you can yell at me if you think I'm wrong, Bette Midler has come here.
Yes.
Come here.
Oh, absolutely.
And Betty Buckley is very me! Yeah.
Betty Buckley's gonna come out to you.
Yes. she's gonna sing, I put my hand in there, she's gonna shove it down my throat.
She's the seamless of Broadway divas. She brings it to you. There we go. Let's try that. La la la. I'm painting on my eyebrows with my stencil.
I tried the stencil. I don't care for it.
I know. But it's nice that you tried it.
Listen, I'll try anything once.
Sounds like my wedding night.
Good night.
Ding. Ding.
Every time Cacophony makes a reference to her wedding night, take a shot. Are we drinking already?
Why not? Everyone's off of work at this point.
Are
Except maybe
they?
on the West Coast.
This is technically my Friday.
I know. Which is good. That's pretty good, I
They
think.
did a good job.
Here we go. Just scooched you down a little smidge. It's your Friday.
Yeah.
It's my Monday. Really good. Now that is not good. Aw.
Alright. How we doing out there, Facebook? You feeling good? You feeling the fantasy?
Feel the fantasy, darlings. Maybe I need that. Not the smidge. Okay. So we're painting our faces backstage. Are there any new makeup products that you've just gotten into since the last time we did this?
What's makeup?
I have no idea.
New makeup products?
Or tips that you've just picked up and learned, or...
You know what? I've lived by this rule since starting drag.
What's that?
Make a mess and clean it up. But I'm not too adventurous with my makeup. I'd like to be, but I also, there's only so many hours in a day.
Amen.
And I got a lot of things to prepare for, which I'm very lucky to be saying that.
Absolutely. No, totally. That's good. Get that out later.
No, I'm working with Gloria Swansong on a very exciting new look right now.
Thanks, Bill. Oh, Bill said we're looking pretty. That's my friend Bill Duggan.
I look like a penis right now.
But that's pretty.
But thank you.
Penises
Do you think
are pretty.
penises are pretty?
I do. Do you not?
No.
Oh.
I don't think any genitalia is pretty. I
do.
think they're fun. Don't necessarily think they're pretty.
I think they're gorgeous.
I don't know. But that's just me.
That's just you. That's you, and I'm me, and we're us.
And that's show business, kid.
And that's showbiz, kid. Agreed, that's pretty. See, there you go. Now, Bill is my friend who works on the Home Shopping Network.
Oh, wow.
He's a television host.
Oh, wow.
I know, so if we ever come out with a line of our own drag makeups, we'll ask him to sell them.
Look at this. Look at this right here. Who's going to look at that like, the nice subtle highlight really brings out the...
You know what, actually, I was on the train the other night going to Bedraggled Broadway before I saw Donna Murphy on the street. I was on the train, and these two ladies were sitting there.
Yes, this is Derma Blend.
Yes, it is Derma Blend, Bill. See, look, there you go. These two ladies were sitting there on the train, and one of them said to me, "I'm sorry, can I just take a look at your makeup? It's fabulous." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And then I said, "Well, it's a little much for Day." And she was like, "Says who?" I was like, "Okay, lady. Sure, you go right ahead.
Yeah.
You wear this to work."
It's always fun when there are women out there like, "Oh, will you please come do my makeup?" And then I just want to be like, "I wish you could see it." This is good that y'all can see the intensity that we go through. Now I like intense. Now I'm obviously gonna powder this.
You are?
I'm gonna just rub this right into you. One of these days, Cacophony, straight to the moon. Yeah. So Bill, I like to use the leg and body makeup for my face. Because it's thicker, and for a drag, you want a thicker coat of paint.
That's right, it's true. Leg and body makeup for your face.
It's like those people who use, tanning lotion for their body on their face.
That's true.
Oh, I need to do my nose.
Da-da-da-da-da, so lonely. Don't forget to highlight your nose.
I know. I also like to use my fingers a lot.
Yes, sounds like my wedding night.
Ding. Because every time, I just like the texture. I also find it more than anything, calming. They say...
Sure, it's like finger painting.
Kind of like finger painting, but like it's just like touching yourself. Good night. But just being like...
Ooh, someone wants to know about a setting spray for your Derma Blend. Do
Oh!
you have a setting spray?
A setting spray. Well, I need to clean my hands, but I'll tell you in a second.
So I can tell you one of the things I use, and I don't use it for Derma Blend, but this actually works well and is inexpensive. This is the NYX Matte Finish Spray. You can even find this at Target, and I like it. This is the professional stuff here.
So what I use when everything is done and when everything is powdered and blended and on, I finish off using the Krylon Fixing Spray, which you can buy at any professional makeup store. Or, I know, I've never looked for it on Amazon.coms.
I bet you could probably find
So
it.
this is what I use. And this is like, a lot of drag queens will use hairspray.
On their face.
On their face after they're done for setting. But like this stuff, like, I sweat. I sweat like a mother tucker. Okay?
She is a sweater.
I breathe and I sweat.
Final Seal. I've heard of that too, Marty. Final Seal.
And this stuff, Krylon Fixing Spray, it's a little pricey, but it lasts a long time, and like your makeup will not move no matter how hard you sweat.
Now, are you able to bring that with us when we go on our cruise because it's an aerosol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah, period.
So I hope that answered your question.
There you go. I've heard of Final Seal too, Marty, but I don't know what Final Seal is. Except, of course, the man that Heidi Klum was married to.
Seal?
Yes.
Are we gonna sing "Kissed by a Rose" again?
Again? Oh, that was just one of those moments. Was that like an iconic moment for us? Are we going to be reliving that for the rest of our careers?
I don't know about that.
Like, do you remember that one episode of Drag Race All Stars 3 when Roxy was like, "Oh no, is this another sequence moment?"
Oh yeah.
She could still not live that down. I love that. Urban Decay all-nighter is one way to go.
You know, I've never tried Urban Decay. I'd like to try Urban Decay.
I use an Urban Decay palette. I use the electric palette, which I think they've maybe discontinued, which will make me so sad because it's such a good palette.
And I'm just decaying.
You know what's cute?
Me?
Yes.
Thank you.
But also, and I don't know if he's still watching, but if he is, he might chime in. But my son, because my son went to the Urban Stages musical theater camp this summer, which he loved. If you're in New York and you're looking for a place for your kids to go over the summer, Urban Stages theater camp was amazing. Anyway, but now he.
Can you hand me a paper towel?
Yes, I can.
We're just like. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay, no. But now he thinks that anything called urban is like somehow
related
connected
to
the camp. Yes, which is so cute. So we were like passed by an Urban Outfitters. He was like, "Oh my gosh, look, Urban! Maybe that's where they got our costumes." And I was like, "No, honey.
He'll get there.
That's just hipster clothes run by a homophobe."
Oh, I didn't. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone's a little homophobic sometimes.
Gosh. All right. This is a hot button issue today.
Is it?
Did you see the casting of the Disney Jungle Book or Jungle Cruise movie? Did you see they cast?
I did not.
So apparently, in the new Jungle Cruise movie, which will be starring The Rock, of course.
Shocker.
Shocker. Rocker. There is what is described by Disney as a campy, effect, over-the-top gay character.
I did hear about this.
And he's going to be played by a straight man. Now, do you have any THOTS about that?
No, I don't really have a problem if a straight man plays a gay man.
Because it's a hot...
it would be nice if they did. I don't think gay men should be only... I say that because I do not think gay men should be pigeonholed to, like, only gay men can play gay roles. Because gay men can play straight roles. And maybe you think I'm wrong on this, and maybe I am. I don't know, but I don't.
I think that there are lots of different opinions.
Because gay men have been playing straight roles for years, and straight men have been playing gay roles for years. I think as long as you play it honestly and genuinely, I don't think it's an issue. The fact that Disney is calling it campy, it makes me feel like they're trying to apologize already for it.
Right.
That's my only issue with it. So, like, nobody had an issue or has an issue when Robin Williams played a gay man in The Birdcage, Well,
but that was a different time.
But you want to know what? I'm getting tired of that, though. It's because, like, we keep looking back at you can't look back at the 90s like, oh, that's another time. We were all in that time, and I think we all have grown and learned a lot since then. But I'd like to think that even back in the 90s, we had a forward, a progressive way of thinking back then. We didn't. Because of the internet nowadays, the conversation is just a little more broad, which is good. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out.
It's interesting because you brought up The Birdcage, and so we showed The Birdcage to my son for the first time last week. He'd never seen it, and he said, well, what's it about? And we said, well, it's about a gay couple, and one of them is a drag queen and the other runs the bar, and so like this all sounded like things, and we said, and they have a son, and like these were all things that we were like, this is great, it's something that you have in common with the movie, right? So we thought, this is gonna be great, it's gonna sell it. And we start watching it, and the first time that Val comes in and sits on the patio with Robin Williams' character and says, Armand.
Yep.
And says, where's Albert? Derek instantly said, why didn't he call him Dad?
Oh.
And it was like, oh, why didn't he call him Dad? Okay, so then we had to explain. And so even though we think of the 90s as being very progressive, back then it would have been a lot for a straight man to call both of them. And that was the journey that he was on, the character that Val went on in that film, the journey that he went on. He got to, by the end, he called him Albert his mother, but he never called him his dad.
No, he says dad. He does. He calls him dad.
Not to him.
Not in the first scene, because what they're doing is a plot device, and what they're trying to do is set it up to make it look like Robin Williams' character is having an affair.
Well, yeah, no, but
that's why he doesn't call him dad.
But he never calls Nathan Lane's character dad.
Oh, Nathan Lane's character.
Yeah, ever.
Well, yes, but that's the journey he goes on.
Right.
The first time he says, "Oh, okay, cool." I thought you were saying he never calls Robin Williams' character dad.
Oh no, he calls him dad all the time. Dad,
Careful.
Pop, all those things. Oh yeah, he calls him dad all the time. It's like
Right.
Ben and I use it for the Wicked Witch of the West, using the same makeup they use in Wicked. Oh, look at that. There you go.
So yeah, but that's the journey. That's that character's journey. Like the
Well, it's part of it, but he still never ends up calling him dad, and so that was something that struck Derek a lot, and so I had to explain. Well, it was a different time when, like, they weren't allowed to be legally married. The parents weren't, because what's a palimony agreement? That was a whole thing too. Like, what's that? So explaining that and explaining. So I do think that even though we were around, we feel like, oh, we were so hip and evolved back then. I still think we've come a lot further since then.
Oh, I agree. I'm not saying we were perfect, but I'm just saying.
Hi, Britta.
I'm just saying, you know. Well, I will say I'm glad we're having these conversations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, have you heard about the Oscars announcement?
Oh, about the
The best popular movie. I mean, it's like so. I was listening to a podcast because I'm a nerd, and they were saying they think it all comes back to The Dark Knight 10 years ago when The Dark Knight didn't win, or I can't remember if it was nominated for Best Picture or anything like that. But that was a revolutionary film. But because it's technically it's a popcorn movie, people are saying it was just kind of being pushed off to the side.
Well, I think times have changed a lot with film too, where it used to be that a comedy could win Best Picture. And nowadays I feel like it has to be like this drama.
Yeah.
That has to be Schindler's List or Moonlight or something that's like difficult.
But
and has issues in it. You know what I mean? And so I think that they are trying to address that. But someone else, this is not my line, but some other comedian somewhere was like, oh, maybe it was on, wait, don't tell me, it was like, those pictures do get a prize, it's called money.
It's true.
And the Oscars are there to really help, like, how many people would have seen Moonlight if it weren't for the fact that it had won, that it won an Oscar, right? So many people saw it after that fact because it won the Oscar. And so if the Oscars are about elevating the smaller films, the best films to that level, then that's great. And the popular films don't need that elevation.
But I will say, though, that to the movies like the comic book movies,
yes,
feel shunned.
Sure.
Because, honestly, I think more.
Well, they always win all the.
I think it's more of the viewers. The viewers, like this one podcast I listen to. It's called Nerd Soup, and I really love these guys. They're really smart and funny and kind of campy and stupid at the same time. But they feel like the Oscars kind of oust all the comic book movies, so they feel it's like, it goes back. The grass is always greener, right?
Yeah.
So here are these comic book fans, comic book movie fans, who want to see their films that they love get recognition, but they're not, and so they get frustrated. But that's a very valid point that you make about, all these smaller films that might not, like Three Billboards. How would Three Billboards get the recognition it did if it weren't for the Academy Awards? I hadn't heard about Three Billboards until the Academy Awards.
Oh wow! Yeah, I didn't hear about it till awards season either. That's absolutely true. Hi, Juicy Lou.
So, have you seen any good movies lately?
I think the last movie that I saw was, you know what the last movie I saw was?
What?
If my son is still watching, he's going to get upset by this. That was not necessarily a good movie. It was fine. It was cutish. I took him to see the Teen Titans Go movie.
Oh, and you didn't like it?
Well, I mean, it was just like watching the TV show, like a longer episode of it. And if that's the case, then I can stay home and watch a TV show. But I think that's the case with a lot of kids' cartoon movies, right? I mean,
Oh, you could say the same about the Simpsons movie.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
The Simpsons movie was just like a long episode.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say the best animated, well, it's not a kid's show, but like, I still think the South Park movie holds up.
Amazing. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? One of the best movie musicals of all time.
Yeah. Why hasn't that come to Broadway?
The South Park movie?
Oh my god. I'd go.
I'd go too. Are you kidding? We would kill each other to be in it. I don't know how you do all of that. But it'd sure be funny. Like somebody, I mean, the device, the Saddam Hussein device was very much the same device that was used in the producers with Hitler, you know? Just something silly and over the top and
So that's what we have to do when we write our musical.
That's right.
Just take a world dictator, make him the villain of our musical.
Well, that was gonna be my next cabaret, maybe.
Oh no.
Oh, you gave me the title.
What was it again?
Lady and the Trump.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't steal that. Trademark. Ha!
Just because,
Copyright.
Just because you say trademark, like that, don't think a Facebook Live video would be like...
Would hold up in court? I think it would if I said it first, and here's the evidence. I posted this video on this date at this time. I think it could.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. But I've already got half of it written.
Do you really?
Well, sure, because I did all those... Back before I lost all my free time, I made those parody videos. I did my Nazis in the USA video. I did my Alternative Facts Are Lies video. I have my Trump song. I have my Stormy Daniels song.
Going for like a really skinny nose today.
Yes, skinny nose. Skinny nose for skinny bitches. Hi, boo-boo! Hey, boo-boo!
That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do. That'll do. I'm giving her all I can, Captain, but she can't take it.
I can't believe, what's his name? Brian Ray Norris?
Yes.
Has never played Shrek.
Right? Wasn't he fabulous last week?
Yeah, this was our guest last week.
He was so amazing, and I know, and we did that one reading. I think that some people sometimes think he's a little short for the role. Because people do want a big, tall person. Especially if you've got... Because it helps with the contrast with the king person. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
The king person.
Whoever that is. Farquaad, that's what his name is.
What a name.
What a name. They want to sound like fart, but not be fart. Hey, Queen's got my chickle. Oh, you got your ticket to Bedraggled on Friday? That's fabulous.
Yay!
We're so glad. Everyone else should get their tickets to Bedraggled on Friday, too.
It's closing on Friday.
That's right, closing night.
It's closing night.
I like that.
Thank you.
It's a good warm-up. Now you do your final powder with a big poofy. I use a brush.
Well, because what I want this to do... I learned this in theater school when I was in Sweeney Todd.
Uh-huh.
It just kind of helps blend everything in. It makes the harsh lines less harsh.
Yeah, that's what I use my brush for the same thing.
And I like using clown white as my highlight just because I like the intensity it brings around my eyes.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Boo Boo is coming with me and Brent Hizer.
Oh yeah, Brent's coming! Tall Brent!
Brent Hizer.
He's lovely. He's a lovely man. Great voice. Wonderful dancer.
Huge penis. Sorry, the way you were talking about that, it sounded just like Coco's monologue.
Huge penis. Huge penis. So, there I was, lying in the middle of my bed, completely naked, with an eye full of cum, thinking to myself, oh, no.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about this much. What do you think about Trick 2?
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it, too, because...
New Now Next just posted they're doing a reading of the sequel, like, today or tomorrow, whatever.
Reading?
I haven't read the article, though.
Do films get readings now?
Hey, they did readings of the Into the Woods movie way back in the 90s when they cast Robin Williams as the baker.
Oh,
and
that would have been amazing.
Cher as the witch.
That also would have been... Not that I didn't love Meryl, but Cher would have been amazing, too.
And then there was another reading where it was Susan Sarandon as the witch.
Ugh.
And Steve Martin as the baker.
That would have been good, too. Me and Daddy have seen Bedraggled twice. Yes, you have, sweetheart. And only once did we bring you up on stage.
That was awkward. We love you! It's not you, Derek!
No, it made the audience feel a little awkward.
Made me feel a little awkward. Because it's a song all about sex.
On Fire Island, which he's never been to. Now, lots of people do bring their kids to Fire Island.
Well, no, it's still like there are areas of Fire Island that are fun and family friendly.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, Jim. But not the meat rack.
No.
It's called the meat rack for a reason. Because your meat rack's there.
Right. All right.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to the meat rack?
I have.
Just to walk through from one side of the island to the other?
I'm not very adventurous when it comes down to like, let's get into some naughty trouble today.
Yeah, totally. I understand.
It's just not my cup of tea. Not that I haven't tried. It's just I'd rather be sailing. Yes, I would.
Rather be dating.
I'd rather be dating. Yes, I would. He'd rather be dating.
In an open relationship.
Oh, God. Oh, I cannot tell you how many times I've had to have the conversation with my father that you and I are not a couple.
Right? What is that? You're right, sweetheart. Sex is normal.
My dad, at like the past 2 conversations on the phone.
Please.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Speaking of daddy.
There's our daddy right now. How's it going, Ricky?
Good. How are you?
Great. We're on Facebook
Facebook
Live.
Live.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's all what the cool kids do.
That's
Oh,
right.
then I should leave them.
No,
I'm
you
not one of the
should
cool
stay.
kids.
You
You
are.
are one of the cool kids.
You're the coolest kid.
Well, I guess I
Absolutely.
am. I was listening to Nicki Minaj on the way here to get ready for Broadway Mondays.
Oh, good.
Get out of your system because it's going to be all Nikki Blonsky from here on in.
Until she makes a musical.
She will. She'll be in musicals, I'm
Hi,
sure.
this is Nikki Blonsky from the Hairspray movie.
And this is Nicki Minaj. And this is Nicki
And
Minaj.
that's the only thing you can repeat because everything else is something called.
Oh,
My eye sockets are high tonight.
I'll see you upstairs.
okay, baby.
Bye, Ricky.
Did you just say, my eye sockets
They
are
are.
high?
I painted them on kind of very high, but it's all right.
No, it's good, it's good. It's
It's
good.
fine. My eyes will be very open this evening.
Yeah.
Very livid. And my hair's very big, so it'll help. It'll all be big.
I'm wearing my little hair today.
That's fine. Wear your little hair.
Contrast. You know, it's so my new wig, my Farrah Fawcett
Yes,
sleeping on the side of her
sideways,
pillow.
sleeping
I've worn it last Monday and I wore it on Saturday and it got a lot of compliments and without fail, 4 people like, I love this wig, but I miss your pixie cut
Yep, people
wig.
always miss that.
It's so funny to me because all people
Because
do.
it's your yes, people throw shade, but only because hi Avery. Only because they love you and it's because like it's become your thing. It's your branding, you know.
Yeah.
So people
They know it's me.
they know it's you. La 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 la.
La 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 la. What is that? Wait.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Do do do. I gotta say, that's one of my favorite. Like we were talking about South Park earlier. That's one of my favorite, and it's a very early episode.
Oh, it was like the brother.
Yes.
Like, loving you.
John Stamos' brother.
Loving you.
And how Mr. Garrison is like,
because you're beautiful. Do, 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 do.
and Mr. Garrison is like, Richard Stamos could never hit a high F. He's just like as if everyone knows Richard Stamos' brother. Like it's like vocal range. He could never hit a high F. He always messes it up. Just that old cranky show queen we all know who comes to Broadway Mondays. Richard Stamos could never hit a high F. We all know that queen. Comment if you're that queen. Oh God. It's sad but true. or if you're going to become that queen in your old age. Everyone should know I'm the Shad. I think you meant Shade, sweetheart. But Shad is funny too. Oh, I'm glad I brought you some joy today.
But just today. Everyone.
Richard Samos can never hit a high F.
That's like your, I wash my face and
I wash my face and hands before I come on, did. You've been holding it together in performance. You've been doing very well.
No, it hurts.
I'm gonna miss that number. I'm glad we're working it up for the cruise.
Well, it's not the we'll do it again. We'll bring it back. It's just a matter of when.
When, exactly. Because you're going away. Oh yeah, so you're saying I'm gonna help you with your lines on the cruise.
Yeah, I've got a lot of lines to learn. I got a lot of lines
to learn. Yeah, that's a big part. Oh, and it was such an honor to meet Charles Busch the other night.
He's lovely.
He's such a sweetheart. He came to see Bedraggled Broadway, everyone.
You don't know who Charles Busch is?
Get an education.
Google challenge. Charles Busch. He wrote Psycho Beach Party, Vampire Lesbians of Sodom, Die Mommy Die.
And he was nominated for a Tony for The Tale of the Allergist's Wife.
That's right. He just had a play off Broadway last year in, what was it called? Cleopatra. But the Charles Busch Cleopatra.
Yes, exactly. Network connection went out. There we go.
Have we really been talking for 55 minutes?
Yes, we have. I know. It's crazy, right?
Wow. We're back. Did we lose you? We're back.
We're back.
Time goes by so quickly here.
I know. People come and go so quickly here.
Sounds like my wedding night.
Ah! Honk. I said honk instead because we don't have a bell tonight, but we have a horn. Honk, honk.
Honk.
Hi, Teresa. Oh yeah, see now we're down viewers because the internet connection went bad.
That's
if we
right.
lost you, we're sorry. Come back
I don't think they can hear you.
and share with your friends.
Yeah. Because that's what your friends want to do after school. Watch a couple of local drag queens put their face on for their late night drag show.
I mean, late for a Monday.
I mean, not super late. You know, back in the day.
I know. Oh, I know. Back in the day, shows used to happen like so late. I mean, they still do.
Do you know, when I started Broadway Mondays almost 4 years ago, we'd started the show at 11 p.m. and it was unheard of to do anything before 11 p.m. And then we started doing the show at 10 p.m. and then our numbers were going up.
Yep. So
And then people, but when we started that, everyone was like, a 10 p.m. drag show? That's crazy.
I know.
Now everyone has a 10 p.m. drag show.
Well, yeah. Well, because for a Monday, that works.
It does. It does. It works.
He meant everyone should know he's the shadiest princess around. Yes, sweetheart, you are the shadiest princess around.
Okay,
That is
you
true.
just keep telling yourself that, little Derica. No, it's just too good. There it is. There it is. Everyone knows Richard Stamos can't hit a high F.
He always messes it up. Because Jimbo's like, why is he hitting a high F? I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to powder.
Don't forget to powder.
Forgot to add my cooking powder.
The cow didn't explode.
Oh, I need...
There's a string floating above Auntie Sutton's head. Yes,
Oh,
there is.
yes, there is.
It's actually a wig hair. It's one of Monet Exchange's wigs.
Oh, no, it's all... What is all this?
Oh, it's like a whole... Ew!
It's Shaquita's pubic hair!
Shaquita's pubic hair.
She's
That belongs in a museum. She's a legend!
Which is a nice way of saying she's old.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it.
She looks good, though.
She looks fantastic.
You know who else looks good? Sherry Vine. It blows my mind. The woman is in her, like, mid-50s, and she looks fantastic. I
Can't
hope...
believe you just told everyone that Sherry Vine
She's
is in her
very
mid-50s.
open about her age.
Is she?
Well,
Her
she
age
is
or her
now.
rage? Good.
Where...
What'd you lose, doll?
Got. Oh. Ooh, I'm looking a little swole. Ugh. Show them
Yeah.
your titties. It'll get more viewers. Show them your titties. Show them your titties. Show them
Why,
your
Mama, why? I
titties.
didn't paint
Show them
any-
your
I
titties.
didn't have to paint any on tonight because my dress doesn't have cleavage. Thank God. I like nights when I can skip painting titties on.
I should try it one night.
it's something you got to get the knack of. You know,
Right.
you've got to, like, no one's as good as Britta Filter if she's still watching. She paints
Very good at it.
fantastic cleavage on, and I will never be as good as she is, but I can aspire.
I mean, how do you get to Carnegie Hall?
Hi, doll.
Hi.
Hello. Are you
How's
done
studying?
studying for the LSATs now?
I got 172.
Oh, that's good.
Great.
Is
Wow.
it? What's the high score?
180.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Good job.
Were you just taking the LSAT right now?
No, it's just a practice.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine if they let you take the LSAT in the basement of a hardware bar?
Hey, stranger things have happened.
That's true. That's true. Do kids have to, like, go in to take the SAT nowadays, or can you take it at home on the computer?
God, do you remember taking the SAT?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't miss the SAT. Man, I was a good student. I wasn't a focused student. All I wanted to do was do theater,
Uh-huh.
and here we are. But like, you know, like I'm a good student. I'm not dumb. I just didn't care, and that was my problem. If I just
Applied yourself?
apply. That's a good word. Applied to myself. I probably would have. I don't know.
You could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender. Sam, I'm glad you're here tonight. I've missed you.
I know. When are you guys going on the cruise?
Oh, we leave Sunday next week, so
Uh-huh.
we're gone for like 2 Mondays.
Yeah, we're
but it's Marty and Marissa next Monday, and then Paige Turner the following week.
Yeah,
So you
it'll
got
be great.
so you got good people.
Hi, Jeremy. Jeremy's watching.
Your husband was watching earlier too.
Oh, was Devin watching? I didn't see.
He was the one that was saying hi from the ship.
Oh, that was Devin? I
Yeah.
thought that was somebody else.
No.
Got so confused. I got so confused. I think it's even. I can't tell. He's like. The light's different on different. I'm gonna look over here. Yeah, that's about right. You know, I've always worried about, and I've seen so many women do this. I've even seen a picture of Patti LuPone doing it.
Doing what?
If you paint your eyeliner on wrong from the stage or in certain pictures, you will look cross-eyed.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I've done that.
And
I'm doing it right
and
now.
and I'm always worried about it. So I'm very particular about, you know, I always worry about it.
Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Savannah. I always worry about it, and I always want to tell people, oh, honey. And like, I just saw a picture of Patti LuPone the other day, where she was like, and it was like, oh my gosh, you look like cross-eyed, and I know she's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How is there a picture of me cross-eyed? Stop taking pictures!
Oh God, we're stupid.
We are. That's why people watch us on the intertubes.
Intertubes. Intertubes.
Now it is, man. And I like them egg rolls, Mr. Goldstone.
I'm so sorry, but I can't eat egg rolls. I have a gluten allergy. Have a egg roll, Mr. Goldstone. No, thank you. That's one for Gypsy. Have an egg roll, Mr. Goldstone. No, thank you.
Are they gluten-free? The end. Da-da-da-da.
Sorry, we're getting quiet here.
We're quiet, we're painting our eyes. It's so funny how your mouth has to be still while you're working on your eyes, but it's true.
Because they're very intricate and detailed.
Oh yeah. That's us.
Intricate and detailed.
Intricate detail.
Hi, Katrina. Katrina, were your ears burning this past weekend? Jeffrey Forver came to see the drag on Broadway, and so we pulled it, and he brought his boyfriend, and we went through old college photos, and we had a nice long chat about our Lend Me a Tenor days. Those were good days, huh?
Oh, you did Let Me Tenor in college?
I did. I was the bellhop. My
Of
friend
course you
Katrina
were.
was the... Oh, I forget your character's name, but she was the female romantic lead. My friend Jeffrey was the leading man.
Uh-huh.
It was a great play. That was a really fun... That's a fun play.
Yes, it is.
Can't really do it anymore. But,
Why not?
Because it's about two...
I know what it's about.
But like, it's a blackface issue, you know?
Oh.
Because you have two white actors doing a
Doing Othello.
doing Othello.
Right.
And then you're putting them in blackface, which I don't know if that would go over well today.
Well, here's the thing.
Because it's a circumstance. It's a circumstance.
Right. And
but,
if the characters know that it's wrong, or if you're making it, you know what I mean?
But all you need is just like one production photo and for one person to put, and I'm not saying...
People shouldn't be offended. You're
right.
Saying, yes.
What I'm saying is there's someone who will look at a production photo out of context and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know?
That's very true. You know, I did readings and workshops and showcases of a new show, and there was the show what took place in the 1920s, and it was about the performing arts clubs at Princeton, namely the Triangle Club. And one of the things that they used to do back in the day was blackface.
Mm-hmm.
And in commenting on this, there was a number in the show that was blackface. And the producers and the creators and everyone had this really hard struggle with, should we portray this? How do we do it correctly if we do?
Right.
Because if you erase history, then you're doomed to repeat.
Right.
And I don't think anyone wants us to erase that happened. We want to erase the context in which it happened.
We want to erase giving permission that it's okay to do it because
right,
it's not.
Because it's not okay to do that. Right. So
how
it's
do
a real struggle.
So one way to do one. So this is kind of jumping topics.
Yeah.
But like the musical Come From Away.
Yes.
How do you make a musical about 9/11?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Come From Away did it. Very successfindly with that, like embracing the impact, the tragic impact that 9/11 had, and paying homage to the history of it, but finding the good some good that came out of it.
Right.
You know, these people, and so that's what I found very interesting and touching.
Yeah.
About that. So, how do you do that with other topics?
That's a great question.
You know?
That's a wonderful question, and I don't know the answer to it.
No. I'm not saying we're going to solve it right now. Maggie was her name, Katrina. Yeah.
Maggie.
I've got the script somewhere.
You still have all your scripts from college?
I'm a hoarder. It's my middle name, you know.
You sure it's not your last name?
No. It's my middle name. It's my legit middle name.
I know it is. No, remember when we were doing this one week and you said it was your last name?
Well, it was... I don't remember. You have to remember, I have a terrible memory.
I am surrounded by people who never remember anything.
At least things that you say.
You said it!
Did I?
Yes!
Yes!
Everyone around me's got mad cow disease. I'm the only person who remembers anything.
No.
I didn't do it.
How dare you?
Did you read that Betty Gilpin piece?
I did. I loved it.
I loved it too. So good.
You shared it, didn't you?
I did share it. I shared it because I loved it so much. Y'all, if you didn't watch Glow and you
Glow.
have Netflix, watch it. It's fabulous. And every performance on that show is really wonderful. But I really love Betty Gilpin, who was nominated for an Emmy for Best Supporting Actress. And she wrote this fabulous piece that appeared in Hollywood Reporter and then got picked up and shared all over the place. So great about how your actor friends are crazy, and there's a reason why your actor friends are crazy.
Just the insanities of our business.
And it's just like Sondheim said, you know, top billing one day, next day you're touring in stock.
True.
And it's true. You could be the big star with people running around, fluffing your ass, and then the next day, nothing. Next day, bread lines.
Oh, Katrina, you did have to take your clothes off in that one, but I did not.
Take your clothes? I don't remember taking
Well,
your clothes
because they're
off.
running. It's a farce, you know. It's not a farce unless you got ladies running around in their lingeries.
Lingeries! What do we think about Carousel closing?
I need to see it before it closes.
I'd like to see it too.
Hey,
Let's get tickets for after we come back.
Those look pretty good.
They look great.
Yeah. Look, they look pretty even.
You'd help with the blow up at home.
Yeah, I'd like to see it before because I've got a couple friends in it, so I gotta go see it.
Hey, sweetheart, your message went by really quick, but I love you so much. I love you, Derek. Mwah, 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 mwah. Auntie Sutton loves you too.
Go eat a taco!
I don't think they're having tacos. So I don't know what they're having tonight. Usually Monday night when I'm painting at home, Monday night is pizza night.
Right.
Exactly. But
I
I'm
know
not,
these things.
You know these things, but I'm telling the viewers. But I don't know if that's what's going to happen tonight because I'm not there.
Sometimes it's nice to break tradition.
Exactly.
Damn it, where is it?
There's what? What do you
I need my little eyebrow paintbrush.
Oh. I saw a little tiny... Is it one of these?
No.
No.
I'll find it. It's here somewhere. I've got a backup plan if not.
Okay.
There's always a backup plan. It's all part of the plan.
Good times and bum times.
I've seen them all, my dear. I'm
still queer.
What? Oh, you're queer?
Possibly. You never know.
Possible.
Very, very possible. More than possible.
But that's in their recording. We've had this conversation.
Yes, that's what I listened to religiously. I didn't watch the video. Remember, we didn't have a VCR. I listened to the tape.
Pores.
Over and over and over again.
Stupid pores.
I know, it's true.
Well,
And you know, have I ever told you this too about my tape?
Oh,
I had
you
the-
are.
I had the audio tape of Into the Woods.
Oh?
I already had my pizza. Good boy.
Who's a good boy, Derek?
Here's a very good boy. When
How
I
much did you go through
a season?
Oh, a lot.
She has stock.
I think I've got 5 of these in here.
What is that?
It's
which product do you
It's
use?
my Ben Nye liquid eyeliner. You just gob it on. And then I've got a Ben Nye precision eyeliner just to precise it.
Ha! Now I use Maybelline Eye Studio
Make sure it's Maybelline.
Blackest Black Gel Eyeliner. And I really love this because you put it on and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. And of all the gel eyeliners, I find this one goes on the easiest too and doesn't gunk up the brush.
Oh yeah, I've tried this shit before.
Some of them, like NYX has one that I didn't like. I used another one. Rimmel. I used a Rimmel one that I also didn't like. But the Maybelline Eye Studio one is very good. But that's for above my eye, and then below my eye...
Is this yours or mine?
Mine.
I don't know if I packed mine today.
Well, you may use mine if you like.
May I?
Yes.
Because I think I'll left my eyeliner.
Yeah, this one has my little bump in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I left mine back home because I think I left my eyeliner, my eyebrow brush, and oh nope, there's that.
Oh, look, you found yours, see?
But where is my little precision brush? That's okay. I've got a little backup. It's not as good, but it'll work.
It'll work, it'll be fine.
It'll do.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I mean, I'm happy.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot out of frame again for just a second. I got really close to the mirror for my under eye.
It's me. Show me your tits. All right. Oh god, this is an old brush. It's an old brush.
Who are you calling old? I'm still in the room.
Always thinking about yourself.
It's true.
Bad? It's a little more angled, so that's actually not bad. Great. Pardon the silence. This is very serious.
Very serious.
Very serious.
highlighting
I look
work
so
that
washed
we're
out when I
doing.
get this close. But I look kind of scary with that bar. So right now I've got powder, like kind of helping cook and soften the contour, so it doesn't look, so the lines don't look so harsh. I don't like my lines to be so harsh, like Trixie Mattel's. Not saying that that's bad. It's just not me, you know. So, and that's just me. Drag makeup, it's a fine art.
It's very personal.
It's personal and imperfect and raw, just like my sex life. Too much. You tell me when it's too much. go. Alright, that's not bad. It's 1. I'm gonna soften that up and blend it in and make it prettier, but we've got a spine for the eyebrow. Eyebrows are my least favorite things to do. They just are. Some queens are really good at eyebrows. I'm not saying I'm good at eyebrows. I'm not saying I'm bad at eyebrows. I'm saying I hate putting on eyebrows.
That's why I use a stencil. Because I'm not great at it either.
I find that, like, when using the stencil, there was one photo, like, you have to be precise where you put that stencil because there
the
was...
second one, yes.
Yeah, there was one time where, like, I tried the stencil and my eyebrows were like, woo!
Oh, you mean like they were just really high?
Yeah.
Well, this is the next time you put them lower. No big deal.
And then it was also too thick. I don't like too thick a brow. My waistline is thick enough, thank you.
Oh, stop. You just went to the gym. You
did.
look great. I'm just gonna go with basic purple, I think, tonight for the... Oh, should I do blue? Maybe I'll do blue. I've seen them all, and my dear,
I'm still queer.
I'm still queer. I got very quiet. Here we are.
Focused. We're focused.
We're focused.
Focused. Focused.
God, we started talking about buying school supplies today.
Already? I can't believe it.
I know. Well, and lots of places. I saw lots of first day of school pictures all over Facebook today. Lots of places are already going back to school.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, middle of August?
Yeah. California, they do.
What?
I know. But then they get out earlier. Then they get out like early June or even late May.
Oh. God, I feel like school just got out.
Here it did. Here they're not starting until after Labor Day. Which is how it's supposed to be. Labor Day is the unofficial end of summer. Don't make kids go to school before that.
Oh, Tommy says school started today. Where's here? Tommy. Where's
Tommy is in Florida.
here?
Oh, did you see that stupid thing about Florida? I'm gonna get a little tiny bit political here.
Oh boy, gird your loins, she's getting political.
No, but I think everyone can agree that this is stupid. They're gonna start sending bullied teenagers who are being bullied about their sexuality. They're gonna start sending the bullied teenagers to Christian schools.
Oh, good.
Because they're the ones who need to be taught how to be Christian. Not the bullies. It's just ridiculous.
I hate the world we live in.
It's just ridiculous. I know. It's the kind of thing that my husband is working to prevent at the Tyler Clementi Foundation. But anyway, it's just dumb. My kids start next week. Hallelujah. It is so dumb, Tommy. You're right. Listen, as a parent now, I can say yes. Hallelujah. School is starting back up. As much as I have loved the time that I've gotten to spend with my son over the summer break, I think the school time, it just provides a kind of structure that is missing over summer. Now, Derek had camp to go to, which was also great structure.
You gotta get your kids some structure.
In some
Otherwise, they're just gonna end up in a movie like Stand By Me, where they're looking for dead bodies on the side of a railroad track, being chased by Kiefer Sutherland.
Ooh. Now he's on 24.
Again?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't they do like a 24 reboot? And Kiefer Sutherland's... Oh, no, Kiefer Sutherland is now president on that other show. What's that one? Substitute President or something. Yes, routine, exactly. It's all about getting the kids in the routine, because if they could just lay around all day watching TV, that's what they'd do.
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
I mean, there's a time and place for laying around all day watching TV. I will absolutely admit that sometimes and like on a day like today where it was rainy all day, today was the perfect stay in and watch a movie day. Play video games, great. Although, actually, today he was really good. He played board games with his friend, and they built forts. Like, that was a great indoor activity
Don't you miss
time.
building forts? Every Saturday morning, I would build a fort on my couch and watch Saturday morning cartoons and eat cereal.
Oh, see. The kids don't watch Saturday morning cartoons now, they watch YouTube. I know. And hopefully they watch us on YouTube on Drag Queen Talk Stuff. Actually, this last Drag Queen Talk Stuff was a little graphic, even for us.
I don't remember what we talk about. I just have edit the videos. I just go, there's a punchline. And those are and those lads like, and cut there, next section.
No, that's very true, and it works, but I think I said the F word a few times.
You use foul language.
I do. You know why?
Quite often.
I'm gonna completely blame it. Jersey boys.
Oh.
It's because we say it so much there.
You smoke a lot of cigarettes in that show, too. You don't.
There is one scene where there are 2 times where Frankie almost smokes a cigarette and never does.
But like, are those? No,
but I learned to smoke doing Jersey Boys. Not that I ever
Are
did.
those cigarettes herbal cigarettes?
Yes, they are herbal cigarettes.
What's the difference between an herbal cigarette and a cigarette?
There's no nicotine in an herbal cigarette. In the ones that there might be some of them. The ones that they use for most shows are like clove cigarettes that have cloves in them. They don't have tobacco and they don't have nicotine in them.
Oh, that's good.
It's still not the best thing for your lungs because you're still breathing in smoke.
Right.
But as long as you just take it into your mouth and then blow it out your mouth, you're not getting
someone
as much
released.
in there.
There was a meme not too long ago about Sarah Paulson and all the roles she does, and Sarah Paulson just like smoking and smoking and smoking. Like, how many roles does Sarah Paulson have to smoke in?
All of them, apparently.
Yeah, right. And I wonder if she's a smoker in real life. And poor Cherry Jones having to make out with that smoker's breath.
I don't think anyone feels that bad for Cherry Jones.
I feel terrible for Cherry Jones.
She's got Tonys, and does she have Emmys yet?
I
She
don't know.
should.
She's got a nice little small part in The Handmaid's Tale.
Does she?
Mm-hmm. She plays the mother of
Somebody.
the Scientologist one.
Oh,
Aunt Moss, Elizabeth Moss.
I'm like Betsy Ross. No, that's not right. But Betsy Moss is actually her name.
But it's Elizabeth. God damn you if you say Betsy.
Betsy is short for Elizabeth.
Don't tell that to Elizabeth.
Just like you call me cock. Good times and bum times. That's my theme song today.
Are you calling me a bum time?
No, I'm saying I'm still here.
Time check?
It is 7:39.
Oh, we got lots of time. I am moving a little slower today.
Well, it's because we're talking.
I always go slower when I'm doing this.
Doing the live videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we're talking. Gabbing and...
We're talking and not talking. We could talk and not talk for hours and still find things to not talk about.
What's that from?
Best in Show.
There you go.
Jennifer Coolidge.
There you go. Hi, Witty. Witty is watching.
She's coming to the show on Friday. You still coming to the show on Friday?
And I'm doing the show with her, too.
With Whitty?
Yes.
Oh, the Space Force.
Yes, the Space Force show.
So stupid.
Why?
No, not the show. Just
Oh.
Space Force.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what our show is even called? Is that what our...
It's called Space Force.
And that's hilarious because I don't think they knew when they made it that they were going to be actually having a Space Force in our government. So that's really funny.
I'm just really glad that we live in a world where Star Wars is now a reality.
Except it's not. Well, remember, it's an old Reagan trick. Remember when Reagan had Star Wars? Remember? And everyone was like, yes, let's do it because it's called Star Wars.
I was an infant during the Reagan days. So I don't remember. The first, I was alive during the Reagan era, but I don't have a memory of it. My first president that I remember was George H.W. Bush.
Uh-huh. I remember standing in line with my mother to vote. Speaking of which, vote! Anyway, I remember standing in line with my mother to vote. And she was going to place her vote for Michael Dukakis.
Oh dear.
Didn't work out.
Nope.
But she tried. Her voice was heard. Did you see that thing about in Florida how kids can hack into the voting systems in 10 minutes?
We can.
Oh, yeah.
God, I'm scared for the future. future.
But the Republicans don't want to pass an election security law. Even though they're the ones who run around screaming that the elections are compromised.
But how do you really feel?
How do I really feel? I feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
I feel pretty and witty. Hi, witty.
Repartee.
Which, by the way, one of the most hilarious drag names
Do you
I've
sing
ever
that
heard.
witty? Do you sing, I feel witty, I am witty, I feel witty, and last name, repartee, something like that. Something like that.
I'm writing a parody of In the Navy. Oh, that's funny.
Funny you should mention, I'm singing my YMCA parody tonight at Broadway Mondays,
That's
10 p.m. show, you should come.
You know, I know why you're singing it too, because it's been a mess.
Yeah, but you know what? New York is a mess.
Well, it is, but I hope they're making it better. Not if I can help it. Ha! No, Witty, when I first heard your drag name, I about fell on the floor. Because it's so
Because I
funny.
punched it.
In the taint!
You can punch that queen in the taint. Punch that queen in the taint.
Punch that queen, you can punch that queen, you can
Punch that queen in the taint. Hey, hey.
You never know how much blush is too much blush, because I always think it's too much, and then I see pictures on stage and I'm like, I don't look like I'm wearing any blush.
That's why I always go over with the blush.
I know.
That's why you're always like, you're very blush. I'm like, I know, from the stage I'll look like a person.
I know. You're absolutely right.
Now, let me ask you this. Why do you put, the way you put your blush,
Uh-huh.
it seems very, like, just like, smudged on down this way.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think it would be, like, I always try to go, like, angular, like, on down the cheekbone.
So,
I'm not saying you're right or wrong, I'm just saying.
No. So, what I have learned works well with my face. Born witty banter, her first bus in that class. That's hilarious. That's so freaking funny. So what I try to do, and you'll notice this, because I have a wide face, and my features tend to sag downward, because I'm old. I have I'm starting to get like hang doggy jowls and all those things. So all of my makeup is in an effort to pull everything up and back.
Oh, I see.
So there's a lot of queens, especially the young queens, who paint their cheekbones they look like they do like that swoopy thing, you know, like that. And mine go, and this is what a makeup artist told me on the set of Mistress Sephora. She said, you need to go from the corners of your mouth straight up to your temples. And that's going to pull everything back. So that's what I do for my cheekbones, because I'm not blessed with the same cheekbones that you have. Mine are fairly weak cheekbones, and I have a very round face. So I'm trying to pull everything back and up so I can look, pull up. The way Leslie Edwards just looks in life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do with all the makeup. Because what I used to do is like use tape and try to tape everything back. But I'm too expressive for the tape to ever stay. So now I try to do it with makeup so that the makeup pulls it off. But I do see what you're saying about where the blush is. I try to put my blush on my contour line down so that the highlight line stays light.
Mm-hmm.
It does bleed in a little bit, but it's, you know... Yeah, so if I was doing my blush in the same place, it would be like here. Which I think you do yours up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do my contour line from my lip up to here.
To your ear.
And then I try to like put the blush on top of that.
Over that,
So
yeah.
it looks like the contour and the blush kind of blend in, but it's just like, for my face, that works.
Yes. Because again, you have those good strong cheekbones, and I'm working to keep my cheekbones out. So if I put the blush on my cheekbone, then it covers up my highlight. And pulls me back. That's my reasoning anyway. Hopefully it looks that way. I don't know. Now I just have one more step and then I can eat my sandwich.
Yay! I'm moving on along.
You're moving right along. La 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 la
I
la.
don't love my eyebrows today, but I also don't really care.
Derek said he just got Vanilla Sky, which is not, we call it Vanilla Sky still, but it's not Vanilla Sky anymore. It's our favorite new restaurant in Astoria, Via dei Greci. We love it so much. They still have frozen yogurt, though. If you live in Astoria, anywhere near Broadway, and you're looking for frozen yogurt, a lot of frozen yogurt places have closed now.
Yeah. Frozen yogurt, it's a very 2009 thing. It's 2018, get with the times.
I still love frozen yogurt.
I love you too.
So we go to Via dei Greci on Broadway between 33rd and 34th in Astoria. But he still calls it Vanilla Sky because that's what it used to be called. And we do that with our... You know how you call things the old thing they used to be, even when they change. Like, oh, you know...
Changing.
It keeps changing. We should do that song, actually.
Such a sad song.
No, I don't think so. I think it's beautiful. It's called Beautiful. I see towers where there were trees going as we sit here, quick, draw it all. Georgie's Sundays,
Don't know the words anymore.
all the time, when things were beautiful. I'm changing, you're changing. I'll draw us now before we fade.
My name is Mandy. Mandy Che. Putinkana. And I Putinkana.
Here we go. And this is where my OCD comes in. I do exactly 13 spritzes of Nick's matte finish.
Oh my
every
god.
single time. I know.
Oh, lashes.
You're gonna do lashes already?
I always do my lashes now.
I'm gonna eat my sandwich. Sandwich!
For some reason, and this is just, again, this is a me thing, I like to put my lashes on first,
Oh, and then do more of your makeup.
and
yeah.
then do more of the makeup, because I feel like I put the lashes on, then I can, like,
Work around them.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, hello,
Hi,
Hans.
Everyone, our favorite cocktail server, Hans, is here. We're great. How are you, darling? We're on Facebook Live.
Ah,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hans.
happy Monday.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, just cracking my back. Just cracking my back. Just cracking my crack. Sunday. What is your favorite show tune ever, of all time, of anything?
Oh my God.
Wicked? You're in luck tonight, Hans.
Oh yeah, it's happening. Ooh, there's like jalapeno something on the knife when he cut this bread on my sandwich.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I'll be alright.
I don't know, will you?
Favorite show tune ever? That's really hard, girl.
Pick one. And what's yours? Do you have one?
Okay. I really don't know.
You don't know? You don't know your favorite show tune of all time?
I don't.
Like, what's the perfect show? Okay, well, what's your favorite musical?
It's a tie between two.
Okay, okay.
Grand Hotel and Violet.
Okay. Now, between if you had to, now you're gonna have to kill a baby. You gotta kill a baby.
I don't know that I can. I love them both so much.
If you had to pick between Grand Hotel and Violet.
I'd probably pick Grand Hotel.
Alright. Now, from Grand Hotel, let's think of the song list.
I love all the songs, but I really love that it's written new, so it's hard to find. It's called in the score in the program. It's called a hyphenated name, In This Lobby / at the Grand Hotel, because it's a song written by two different teams of people.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because it was in the original musical that flopped in 1951, and then when Moriarty went and reworked the show in 1989, he rewrote that song and intertwined it with one of his songs. So, and it's, like, as far as, people always ask dream role, and I always forget it, but it is my absolute dream role. I want to play that part in Grand Hotel.
Which part? You don't even know the name of it?
I don't know, but I'm eating.
What a convenient time to shove something in your mouth.
His name is Otto Kringeline. I want to play that part so badly. It hurts inside. That's how bad I want to play that part. I'm not quite old enough, but then again, I don't want to know from Dear World. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful is all I see when I look at me.
I almost felt like I should have done an Aretha song tonight. Because you've seen that stuff about Aretha?
What about her?
She's in intensive care.
Oh no.
It's not looking good.
Well, she's been around for ages.
Mm-hmm. So will I.
Yeah, but honey, it's our job to keep the energy up and not to remind people of the depressing factors of the world.
I know, but
You have this thing that you do where you like to remind people of all the depression that's out there.
that makes us look even better.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it makes it harder for me to bring the energy of the room back up.
Oh yes, I'm depressing. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jonathan Hadley. How are you, darling? Sorry to have my mouth full. I'm eating my dinner.
How is your husband?
Ha! He's great. You're going to see a lot of them on the ship.
That's right, we leave Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I'm excited. I'm excited for my flight on Norwegian. They have this thing.
Norwegian?
Norwegian.
You're on a Norwegian airline?
Norwegian Airlines flight.
I did not realize they did that.
Uh-huh. And they have this thing. I got this email today from them. It was like, would you like an upgrade? And usually I'm like, no. But it was like, you can bid on an upgrade.
I didn't know.
And if you win, then you'll get an upgrade for like cheaper.
Didn't realize such a thing was possible.
Neither did I, but there it was.
On Norwegian.
I didn't do the bid.
Oh.
Because one of the things you get with your upgrade is free checked baggage. But I already paid for checked baggage. So I want to know, are they going to give me my money back? Or am I just getting this upgrade and I will have already paid for my checked baggage? That would be stupid.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow, you use a lot of glue.
Well, I sweat a lot.
You do. I just...
Though I will say, this one got messy.
Sounds like my wedding night.
Dang.
Honk. But I almost bid, but the minimum bid was $175.
And that's like, that's not even a guarantee. That's like,
No.
if you give us $175, maybe you'll get that.
Well, no, if you don't win the bid, they give you your money back.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's got a good wing to it.
Yes, that's the goal. Now let's see if I can make it even on this eye. Will she do it? We don't think so.
Tune in next time.
Tune in right now.
This would be a perfect time for Facebook to put an ad and pay us $30,000.
$30,000 to retire.
I would put it all back into my drag. I'd get 100 wigs made by Bobby Pins.
That his year would be made. This is why I eat my sandwich.
Hi, Chris, we missed you too.
This is why I eat my sandwich before we go online.
Well, I usually eat at home. But I always eat at this point in my process because I do need to eat as close. Did you tell me that one week when I was like not getting the jokes and like not remember that week when I was really spacey and out of it?
Isn't that just like your every week?
No, come on.
Nope, that's not gonna.
It's not even blinking with you.
No.
Your lashes should move with your eyelid.
Ah!
I'm sorry, darling. I won't make fun of that because I'll have my own hell in just a few minutes. Karma will come at me.
I fucking hate lashes. I hate them so much.
Maybe we could get some like permanent lash extensions. They have those lash extensions. But then you'd have to wear them all the time.
Yeah. No.
You'd be that homo walking around bald, but with the most amazing, gorgeous lashes.
Then I would never get laid. Which What else is new?
So you might as well try it.
Maybe I'll get laid. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, baby, I've always wanted to make it
With a lashed man. I got 40 lashes for you, bitch.
even if you were the last man on earth. We miss you too, Chris. Chris, where the heck are you? You're not on tour anymore. You're on hiatus.
You don't call, you don't write. Oh no, he's not on tour anymore?
No, they're on hiatus.
Hiatus?
Uh-huh.
He's got a hiatus?
Uh-huh. He's way up there. He's tall. Listen, to me, everyone's got a hiatus.
Good night. Ugh. Excuse
But
me.
see, there's other show tunes that I do love so much. Back to the show tunes. Like, Cabaret is a lovely show tune.
Oh, maybe this time.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Kander and Ebb wrote so many perfect songs. You know.
I've had this debate with myself
Uh-huh.
on and on.
Uh-huh.
Do I prefer Kander and Ebb
Mm-hmm.
over Stephen Sondheim?
Oh,
And
that's
that's
a really hard choice.
that is.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about killing your babies.
Stop killing your babies. Ooh.
Like and subscribe.
More viewers. Ooh.
Don't look at me.
I'll be back in NYC next week and hope to come to you. Back full time mid-September. Good. Come back in mid-September. We'll be back in mid-September too.
Alright, that's a little better. I hate putting on Lash's Facebook. I hate it so much. Because here's the other thing, June. I make it complicated for myself because I put my lashes a little higher than my actual lash line. So trying to make them even is very difficult and doesn't always work out. Though, oh, actually, that looks pretty good right there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I just gotta push this in a little bit more.
It'll dry black.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry for the language.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, God, excuse me.
Oh, fuck.
Now that I've eaten, I like to put it on my lips. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah, we have to sing tonight, don't we?
Uh-huh.
And we're doing cabaret tonight.
We are?
How's that go again?
You sing it. What good is sitting
But-
alone in your room?
No, I meant because we do it as a little mashy up.
I
right?
sing maybe this time, and then you sing.
And then I just come on and sing cabaret.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Looks great.
From a distance, no one can see the flaws.
From a distance,
Got a little bit more. Touch.
your lashes look great.
From a distance, your lashes look great.
No, they look great anyway. Come on.
The lash never bothered me anyway.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Touch that up. Yeah, I got some glue and the makeup, and then I'm gonna do this all bullshit.
Frank, those pecs, though, Cacophony. Why, thanks, Frankie. Here's my pecs.
I will not show you my pecs, Frankie, but if you would like to see them, you can Venmo me at Sutton Lee and I'll give you a nip slip. Yes, this is our audition tape for Chatterbait.com.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
Called Chatterbait?
Yeah, it's disgusting. Paige Turner made me go to it one time.
She's married.
So are you?
And I've never been to Chatterbait.com.
Well, then you haven't lived.
Apparently not.
No, it's like web shows like these, where they just sit and wait for people to give them money, and then they go, yeah! It's disgusting.
Venmo me $50 and I'll show you my left nip.
Oh, pretty girl.
I'm a pretty girl, Mama.
Alright, that was good. That was good.
I gotta go empty my sharpener. I'm emptying my sharpener.
Only if your nip slips while wearing the Janet Super Bowl costume. Oh yeah, wow, what a reference. Way to throw it back there. Back rolls.
Here's where Alyssa Edwards really missed out. She should be doing, like, you know how Patti LaBelle has her sweet potato pies?
Sure.
At Thanksgiving, Alyssa Edwards needs to come out with Alyssa Edwards back rolls that you serve with your turkey. They're rolls, but they're called back rolls. She'd make a killing.
And they're served on your back?
No, they're just rolls. But there's like back rolls. They're just called back rolls.
That's so silly.
It is.
You're so stupid.
Why are you so stupid? I don't know they're so stupid. There's another thing, another thing that's evolved.
Yes.
When The Simpsons first came out, you know that I took the needle off my record player listening to Gladys Knight.
Oh, thanks, Eugene.
Thanks, Eugene.
You're saying?
So when The Simpsons first started,
Back in the 80s.
back in the 80s,
When you just turned 21.
it's true. Most people did not think anything of Hank Azaria voicing a character like Apu.
True. That,
And now there was that whole movie about it, and it's becoming like an issue.
yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
And so it's interesting the way things evolve that way.
Well, especially because Simpsons is still a very relevant pop culture thing.
Absolutely.
In pop culture nowadays. So, what are they going to do to change that? Are they going to change that? Are they just going to say, well, it's been around for nearly 30 years. We're just going to pretend like that's not a problem for us, but it is a problem. So, what are they going to do?
I don't know.
What are you going to do, Simpsons? Two drag queens in a basement in Hell's Kitchen want to know.
What are you gonna do? And also, if you
I
hire
haven't
us for voiceover work.
I haven't seen that documentary, but I remember seeing the preview and thinking, I want to see that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And it's good because...
Well, because here's this group of marginalized people who are saying, I don't want that to represent my voice. And when I see that, they addressed it in an episode, did they?
Oh, did they?
Oh.
Well, I know it's on Hulu. I want to see that episode.
Can you, Eugene, if you don't mind, putting the episode number in there, because we'd both love to see that.
Should be like on the Wikipedias or the IMDb's or whatever. I'm glad they addressed it.
Me too.
Good for them. Did they address it lightly?
I don't know.
Nicely?
Oh, look, consequenceofsound.net. There it is.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, Eugene. Oh, I'm just screwing everything up today every time. There you are. It's called Concept. It was an entire... Good, wow. I don't watch The Simpsons a lot anymore. I don't watch a lot of TV. But I will say I have not seen a lot of Apu on the show anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Shaped as Marge telling Lisa a bedtime story that needed to be rewritten as Marge was telling it because of the word choices in the book.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting. They're so clever, those Simpsons people. Can't wait to see you ladies tonight. Oh, and your mom? Oh, you're bringing your mom. We love when people bring their moms to Broadway Mondays.
We're your mother's favorite drag queen.
It's true. We're everyone's mother's favorite drag queen. We're my mother's favorite drag queen.
I enjoy when I meet people and it's like, you're my first drag show.
Yes, I love.
We're back. All right, we're back. Wow, we've been talking for nearly 2 hours and I'm not done yet. Usually I'm done at this point.
But it's still early. It's only
I know.
8:06.
I know, but Usually I'm a lot further ahead. Usually I'm slapping on my tights at this point.
At 8:06?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I've kept you gabbing.
That's why I don't like doing these things. I don't like talking to you at all.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll just go home.
Yes, go all the way back to Astoria.
You don't like me.
No, it's not that I don't like you. I do. I love you. Doesn't mean I don't like you. Oh, sorry, is that bothering you? Yes. No, that's not, I do. I love doing this. It just.
No, I know. It makes things take longer.
Yeah.
Girl, that's why I got in and got a head start. Because I knew I'd be gabbing. Because once I get here with you, I just talk and talk and talk.
I know.
There we are. It's a dark lip tonight. Dark lip sync ships, darling.
We still have to rehearse some things.
Oh, we'll do that. We got plenty of time.
Do we?
Sure.
Where's my little precision liner? There it is. Nope, that's the wet liner. Oh,
You showed it to me already. I know you have.
No, and it's here somewhere. It's just like a terrible habit of losing things. There's just so much shit.
There is.
There's so much shit, but I got a chip.
Ah. Blot, blot, blot. There we go. That's good. Good. Will there be a new episode of Drag Queen Talk Stuff this week?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh, of course, Catherine. Always. This is always supplemental. Although, gosh knows what we'll talk about, but we always find something.
Oh, we got lots to talk about.
And, you know, I think I'd really like to film some Drag Queen Talk Stuffs on the boat.
Oh, we're going to.
Ooh, there was this thing. So this ship that we're going on has a
Yes.
barbecue grill restaurant up on the upper deck.
Oh, fun.
That's exactly one deck above where our show will be. That's on 15 and we're on 14. On this deck there's a pair of oversized Adirondack chairs, like big giant Adirondack chairs. It's gonna be the perfect photo opportunity for the two of us in
Really?
drag. It'll be really fun. If we can get the gay people to stop having sex in them.
You see, you have this interpretation of what this trip is going to be.
Yes.
People are actually very respectable on these ships.
Are they? That's because I wasn't there. I'm just kidding.
I mean, respectable in a homosexual sense, but they're very clear. There are rules.
Okay.
Don't worry, you get the whole spiel.
Okay.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a question.
Oh, I did not understand a word you just said.
That's why I'm going to go to my listener.
Oh my god, you're a terrible ventriloquist.
I am. Yeah.
Cacophony Daniels, the world's worst ventriloquist ever! Where'd you come from? Why'd you be there? Can't understand. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, my teeth are so pretty when I do this.
Alright. Put some light on. Where is, oh, body. I'm sore from the gym.
Good. How easy it work? My only body.
You are creeping me out. You are creeping me out right now.
I look like Sherry Pie right now.
Oh my god. No, but she wears makeup, dear.
And I don't because I naturally gotta.
Didn't catch a word.
Naturally gotta.
Nope, still not getting it.
There we go.
Still not quite getting it.
As I was saying, I have some questions to ask about the cruise.
All right.
Do they have, because lots of cruises, now the cruises that I've done before are for older patrons.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very traditional in the sense of, like, there are formal nights where everyone has to wear a suit or a tux and all that kind of stuff. Are those kind of things on this ship? Do they have, like, formal night?
Yes, but formal night, instead of a bow tie, you'll be wearing a jockstrap.
Perfect! I've got those. No, but seriously, do they have formal nights? No.
There's white party.
White party is like, that's like a dance party, right? Or
Yeah,
do
but
people
like,
dress up in like?
Yeah, but they go to dinner in their white outfits.
Oh, okay. But it can just be like shorts and a tank top.
So totally.
Okay. Because there are like on the cruises, they'll be like, oh, you didn't dress for dinner. You have to like this night. You have to wear a tuxedo to dine in the diner.
No.
Okay.
No. It'll be a miracle if people wear underwear to dinner.
Now you just got done telling me it wasn't that kind of cruise.
What I'm saying is sometimes they'll walk through the buffet and someone's wearing this Speedo that has and all it is a string.
Oh, a string Speedo. I love it. Good.
The things the kids wear these days.
Well, I was telling you, I have a wrestling onesie for military night.
Oh, good. They call that the dog tag tea dance.
Yes, the dog tag tea. Oh, it's a tea dance? That means in the afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then I might not even be able to go to that because we'll be getting ready for the show.
Oh, you'll go to it.
I'm trying to paint my face and dance with you in this tea. That's not true. They don't dance in tea at a tea dance.
They do.
How's it hanging, Mississippi? I don't know what it means.
You were in that show and you don't know the words?
I wasn't, on that part, I was quickly running off stage trying to get my hat stuck to the wig. It never worked. And then I had to come out and go, oh yes, 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 they will preach all. So I could go, understandable. That was my part.
Oh, what? You? That wrote never. What time is it?
8:72. 8:13.
Okay.
We might have to sign off eventually because you and I are going to have to start getting naked in a second.
Knows.
You have any final parting words for our friends on Facebook Live?
Don't drink and do drag.
It's true. You could end up saying some horrible things on the microphone.
Like you're a fugly slut.
Oh!
Ooh, what the hell?
What in gay hell?
Oh, my gay hell. Oh, shit.
You alright? Oh, goodness. You had your fingers full on in your eye.
No, it's just there's like glue in my bottom lash.
Oh, I hate that.
There we go. And now my eyelash is fudged up. There we go. There we go.
We love you too, Catherine.
All right.
1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 9, 1,010. Not bad too. Oh, okay. Very open. Okay.
Lip liner. I just have to show you.
Lip liner wider than a mile. Ow. I just put my finger in my eye. Ooh, those came out Oh,
Oh, great.
oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Now they just need to dry in that place, not move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Facebook. I have to put my underwear.
Take it off. Show the kids your goodies.
Please don't make me do it, Mama. I'm a pretty girl, Mama.
No, you're not. Could you?
Fine.
I'm a pretty girl, Mama. No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're hideous. Oh. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Well, I didn't take a picture tonight getting on the train.
But you weren't in drag.
Exactly. Okay. That wasn't on camera, good. I was just adjusting my junk, and I was like, oh, am I on camera? No.
We all got our junk, and my junk is
stuck in my ass.
you. And my junk is.
That's actually kind of funny. I don't know how you could work that into something, but it would be great.
We all got our junk, and my junk is.
Oh, you know what I'm wearing tonight? I'm wearing them. The big ones.
The spread eagle.
The spread eagle. Oh, here, maybe I'll just go stand over here. When anyone walks in, they're going to get a great view of my hole. Bye.
Now we're gonna get a great view of her hole.
Bye.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we spelunk into the giant gaping hole of Cacophony Daniels. Have you ever seen the movie The Descent? With the cave creatures? It's much like that.
No,
Death,
douche.
blood, swimming pools. How they look? Ooh, ooh! I see. I haven't seen them.
Oh yeah, see that's how it goes.
Wow.
You're getting lots of camel toe right now.
Camel toe. In camel toe.
Yes, this thing, it's so much ass.
That's great, though.
So much ass.
You had plenty money, 1922. You let other people make a fool of you. Why don't you do right?
These are my petty pants for Planet Pepper. Say that 3 times fast.
These are my petty pants. These are my petty pants. These are my petty pants for Planet Pepper.
Very good.
A pretty girl is like a melody that haunts you night and day.
I knew a woman named Melody who also haunted me night and day.
A melody.
Actually, I think they shrunk down a little bit in the wash, which is good.
Oh, that is good.
Not the pads themselves, just the pants.
Oh, good. Do you hear this right now? People are going to think that you're doing something nasty.
No, I'm just an old woman trying to get my tights on.
Let's see him. Let's see him. Let's see him.
It's just one layer of tights.
Well, but that already looks better. Still a lot of camel toe.
Oh yeah, no, lots of camel toe. That'll be there until I put my.
That'll be there until you die. Alright, yeah, you look.
Camel toe and the living is easy. And your mama's good looking.
Please just sing like that all night long. Hello, everybody. My name is Cacophony Daniels.
That's my low falsetto, which is that's where I have to sing for all that Super Frankie Valley stuff.
Oh, really?
That's where he sings. I mean, even though because you know me, I'd rather belt, but that's not what he did. So you can't just do that in the show. You have to sing down there like that.
That could not have been fun when you went through Frankie Valley camp.
Well, when I went through Fangirl camp, she was like, don't sing like that. She was like, and they told me, and this was good advice. She said, think of it like you're doing it, you're not singing in your voice. You're singing in a character voice, and that character sings in this way. And I was like, okay, that is the right way to think about it. And I did. And I got the job, so I guess she was right.
But she wasn't wrong. I'm not mad at this face tonight.
No, she's cute. I like, you went like bigger with your eye, and then you've gone bigger with your lip too. It works very well. Yeah, okay, I'm getting used to them.
That's the thing. It just takes some getting used to.
It takes getting used to, but still, they won't fit in all my dresses. But they'll fit in this dress. Because this dress I had to take in, so. Oh, sorry. We're doing a warm-up, and I just made it silly.
You're very reactionary.
I am. It's true. That's what acting is, darling. Acting is reacting.
These sounds. You know, why don't you sit down?
Oh, because it's a good balance exercise.
Try more gum.
No, listen, you gotta use it or lose it. If I don't stand up,
You either got it or you ain't. And boy, if I got it.
Where's my blush brush now?
if I got it, she means high cholesterol. That's what she means by it.
There you go.
And now my favorite part.
Blush.
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 Just trying to push my ass down a little. I just don't want it so high. I want the hips high, but I want the ass so high.
But once you put the cincher on,
Right.
rouge.
Rouge. Rouge with me. Rouge.
Rouge.
I put it on backwards. Rouge.
Rouge.
That's actually. Oh God, our junk. My junk is moved.
Well, thank you all for tuning in today.
That's right. We're so glad you hung out with us. Oh, that's a lot of ass. This is still a lot of ass.
You look great. See, you are a skinny mini. You're not used to the curvature. I like you with curvature.
I know you do. I just want just this right there. Just there. It's okay. I'm wearing it tonight. I got it. It's all I brought. I didn't bring the other ones. Where's my panties? Here they are. Look, I cut myself today. This is what I cut my... You can't even... Oh, yeah, you can. I cut my finger for my art.
This is your off.
Yes, unfortunately. Just kidding. I love this, actually. That. Excuse.
The stank face is pretty good today. Smile.
Stank. You have the stankiest stank face. Did you know the Glam Awards nominations process start on September 1st?
Already?
I know. And I can't get a single person from that Glam Awards group to even acknowledge that they might come to our show. How are you supposed to vote if you haven't seen the show? That's what I ask myself.
I says to myself, I says.
I says, self, you stink. Alright. Next, the dress. You see so much of my process tonight on Facebook.
Is that what we're calling it now? A process?
Yes. I'm like a processed meat. I'm the bologna of drag.
Oh dear. My baloney has a first name. It's C-A-C-O-P-H-O-N-Y. My baloney has a second name. It's D-A-N-I-E-L-S. Wait. My baloney has a first name. It's S-U-T-T-O-N. Oh, I like that dress.
I do too. I actually like this dress very much. Oh. I might have to put some bigger boobs in it tonight to match them. Bigger boobs. Boobs. Ooh, boobs. Boobs.
All right. Yeah, the bottom line is a little thicker today, but that's okay.
I like it. You can get away with it because of the shape of your face.
Alright. Well, I think I'm done. Ta-da! And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment pleasure, a pretty good... Just kidding.
Would you zip me?
Yes.
Zip!
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, look at that. You do need bigger boobs, though.
Yeah, see now, but I don't have anywhere to put them. Not terribly small. They still stick out. Catch the light.
Alright. She's frozen on. Face, beauty, face.
Hello. Glows bright on the face tonight. Not a face to be faced.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sutton Lee Seymour. I'm gonna go throw on a wig and a dress. This is Cacophony Daniels.
Hi, I'm Cacophony Daniels. Thanks so much for watching our long-ass video.
Yeah, it was a long one tonight. And, because we just talk and talk and talk.
Talk and talk and bicker and talk and talk.
Talk, bicker, talk. So, we're gonna go put on a dresses. We're at Hardware Bar in New York City. If you're in New York, if you're in Hell's Kitchen, come down to 10th Avenue between 47th and 48th Street. We've got a show at 10 p.m. We're going to go up and have a cocktail or 5 before the show. Our guest tonight is Broadway's John Michael Dias.
Oh, you'll love him. He's fabulous.
From Beautiful and Jersey Boys.
Yes.
And, yeah. Oh, we got to rehearse some numbers, too.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. All right.
We'll do that.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Facebook Live. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.